Hey everyone, my name is Amir, and I will be covering the topic of drinking age. So, should the drinking age be lowered to 18 years old? So, some arguments here that are made for and that are pro for the drinking age to be lowered to 18 are: 18 is considered to be the age of adulthood in the US, and adults should have the right to make their own decisions about alcohol consumption. Permitting 18-year-olds to drink alcohol in regulated environments while being supervised would decrease unsafe drinking activity, and there have been fewer drunk driving traffic accidents and fatalities in many countries with the drinking age of 18. A lot of strong arguments. So, my position on this situation is that I am against lowering the drinking age for these reasons. First, there have been studies done to show that keeping the drinking age at 21 years old lowers highway crashes with the ages between 18 and 20, or anything under 21. Alcohol education programs have been in place for years and have been proven by numerous studies to be ineffective in reducing high-risk drinking and other risky behavior when used in isolation. Another one is between 1970 and 1975, 29 states lowered their minimum drinking age. Meanwhile, 13 states kept it legal at age 21. Researchers found a marked increase in alcohol-related teens car crashes in the states. Once the 21 age was restored, alcohol-involved highway crashes immediately declined in the age group. Lastly, New Zealand lowered its minimum purchase age for alcohol from 20 to 18 in 1999. Researchers noted in 2006 that significantly more alcohol-involved crashes occurred among 15 to 19-year-olds than would have occurred did the purchase of age not been reduced to 18. So there you go. I am a criminal justice major, and I do support the age keeping the age 21, because I believe that someone who's 18 years old or 19 or 20 still has not matured enough or has experienced enough in his life to have the privilege of drinking at that certain age. So here's a personal story that I found. A girl named Julie Gonzalez. She was found dead in a park due to alcohol poisoning in her blood, and the blood alcohol content showed the equivalent of 16 drinks consumed in 1 hour. No one has come forward to say what happened that night. They assume that her death was the result of a binge drinking gone terribly wrong. Her death highlights clearly the dangers of binge drinking. There you go. That's just another situation where teens do not know how to limit their drinking or do not know the consequence of overconsumption of alcohol. To continue the story, it says here that frequently with young kids and experienced drinkers who engage in extreme binge drinking, they get too intoxicated, far too intoxicated to function, and then their friends think they're just drunk and passed out. They don't know the symptoms of excessive alcohol consumption, which can lead to dangers. And a lot of them would not call 911 because it is illegal in many countries or many states within the U.S. For underage drinking. So therefore, they're not going to call 911 and give themselves up. And just imagine, I don't know if they're thinking of their family or whatnot. How would your parents feel if they knew you were going behind their back and drinking? And especially if you're not at the age of 21. So, programs to help deplete underage drinking, I found that it starts with when the kids are young. They're influenced by the people around them, so that's either their family or friends. A lot of teens don't know how to portion when they drink. Even if they do, some families allow their kids to drink before they're 21. I guess that's fine in some cases. They're being watched, they're being monitored. They're not, usually the parent would give them a certain amount. They're not gonna over, give them too much to drink and have them pass out or whatnot. But so some programs to prevent alcohol consumption in teens, I found that it is very beneficial for a young child to be in either in a YMCA or Boys or Girls Club. Help them stay off the streets, so they don't see any of the whatever neighborhood they live in. Don't see any of the results of alcohol. How people act, public drunkenness. The one is they can meet a lot of new people. It can influence them in a positive way. This could put them in sports. Sports helps a lot, keeps them busy, occupied, and wants to keep them in a good health. And most importantly, it can educate them in proper ethics and morals, which can lead to teens avoiding alcohol since they know what it can do to people. Of course, we have people who refute this. So, here's a couple. Youth who are exposed to alcohol at early ages tend to engage in less alcohol abuse and have healthier attitudes towards alcohol. Some people say if someone is old enough to go to war and fire a rifle, they should be old enough to drink alcohol. Europeans let their teens drink from an early age, yet they don't have the alcohol-related problems we do. And making it illegal to drink until you are 21 years old will increase the desire for someone to want to drink even more. Then, when they turn 21, they'll drink even more. So, what I have a problem with this is that you're going based off assumptions. You're assuming that this person is gonna want to drink more, or this person, and this is regarding to the last bullet point, that someone, just because they don't want, I mean, usually a little baby, if you tell them no, they're gonna want it more. Someone who's 18 at least has, is rational in some sense, or even like between 15 and age 20, they're usually rational. So, yeah, that's about it. That is my presentation. Here's the works cited, and thank you for listening.